Hello. Good afternoon, my fellow entrepreneurs. It's good to be back again, and today I'm discussing a very exciting topic. This is the pricing strategy. So, I believe every entrepreneur needs to know the right price for their products. Just because your friend is charging 100 kwacha for whatever product that they are selling, you should also charge the same. So, not every price is good for your business. And today, I thought you knowing these strategies is going to help you to move your business from one level to another level. So let's get into it. What is the ideal price? What is pricing strategy? So basically, this is a mechanism or an approach or a method through which an entrepreneur chooses to place a price for their product, right? So again, if you don't know the pricing strategy, you are going to compromise the financial obligations of your business, and you're going to be frustrated, you're going to be stressed out, you're going to end up accruing debt and ultimately eject out of the market prematurely, and that's not good enough. So today I want to discuss the pricing strategy and why it's important for you to know the pricing strategy. Yeah. So first of all, do not start a business if you don't know the pricing strategy you're going to use, because you are going to you're going to be shadowing other entrepreneurs, other business operators, and you're going to be frustrated. You end up making losses, you end up borrowing, accruing debt, and ultimately you're not going to make it, right? So there are five pricing strategies that I've put together that I want to discuss with you. The first one is price scheming, right? Price scheming strategy. What is price scheming strategy? So this is you as an entrepreneur. You have actually discovered, a brand new product, a unique product that has never been in the market before, and then you bring it forward. First of all, you've got the first mover advantage. You are the only one, selling that product, and the price scheming strategy entails that you're going to use a very high premium price for your product. Let's say you discover the cure for HIV/AIDS today. Obviously, you're the only one in the market, and it would be foolish for you to charge very low prices because, well, what's in it for you, So you're going to make sure that you use a very high premium for your product, and you're going to maximize on your profit, which will eventually recapitalize your business, right? So a price scheming is where you make sure that you charge as high as you can because no one else is in the market. But the moment you see competitors coming up with competition and other brands similar to what you're offering, then you need to reduce your price and let the forces of demand determine the price mechanism. I'll give you an example. For instance, Chilanga Cement, right? Lafarge. It was the only cement producing company in Zambia, and they were the price setter. They would set the price as high as they can, and they knew that nobody's going to refuse whatever price that they set. So they were exploiting the market, and people had no choice but just to go and buy Chilanga Cement. So then Dangote came on the scene, and they had to come up with a low competitive price, and a lot of people switched to start using Dangote, Sinoma, and all these other brands. And what happened to Chilanga Cement? They also had to reduce the price, okay? Because according to the law of demand, we know that the higher the price, the lower the quantity is demanded. There's an inverse relationship between price and quantity. demanded. So as an entrepreneur, if you're going to use a price scheming, your product should be unique. Your product should have high demand, and you need to make sure that you charge as high prices as possible, right? The second the second price strategy, the second pricing strategy is predatory pricing strategy. As the name itself suggests, predatory, you are a predator, you are trying to eliminate competition. So this is where you charge a lower, unrealistic lower price to eliminate competition, right? You come up with a very low price so that your competitors have to adjust also by charging lower prices. So this pricing strategy requires that you have enough muscle. Your muscle is quite heavy. Even if you're making losses, your business would still survive. Yeah, I'll give you a practical example of Yango Taxi. Yango Taxi. Before they came on the scene, there was just Ulendo, and Ulendo would charge customers as high as 500 kwacha just to move from maybe town to airport. But the moment Yango came on the scene, they had to reduce their prices unrealistically low. And right now, Ulendo is almost nowhere because Yango has dominated, the market. Yeah. So if you are going to use the predatory pricing strategy, you need to ensure that your pocket is very heavy so that you can cushion the impact of the losses for the time being. Yeah. The third pricing strategy is psychological pricing strategy. Obviously, the name again explains itself. Psychology, you are basically playing on the minds of unsuspecting clients. We have all seen how ShopRite, how Pep stores price their products. You find that, for instance, a product worth 100 kwacha, they'll give it a price tag of 99.9, so that a customer would think actually it's cheaper than the 100 kwacha. So you put a price that is less than a whole number, right? So this is very effective because you're going to pry on the minds of customers, and they won't know the actual value, indirectly paying the actual value of the product. Something that is worth maybe 100 kwacha, you price it at 99.9. Something that is worth 20 kwacha, you price it at 19.9. Something that is worth 1,000 kwacha, you price it at 999.9, because customers will always think that it's cheaper. Then the fourth one is the competition pricing strategy, competitive pricing strategy. Basically, this one is determined by the forces of supply and demand in the economy, and you're going to set your price as the market demands. For instance, the bus fares, you just can't come up with your own price to say, no, maybe from town to Chilanga, you start charging customers 100 kwacha. Nobody's going to, come into your bus, because the forces of demand and supply have already established the price for you. And the last one is value-based pricing strategy. This one is determined by the client's recommendations. The clients are going to reach out to you and tell you that, hey, look, how about you pricing your products in this way? How about you setting up your price in this way? And therefore, those are some of the pricing strategies that you need to come up with as an entrepreneur. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I'm greatly excited. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'm looking forward to engage with you at every level. Yeah. Again, this is your favorite economist, your business analyst, Nantotela. I'm out.